Welcome to Futex. Imagine a world where the sun is always shining, the air is cleaner than you can imagine, and there are no wars or conflicts. This may sound like science fiction, but it's actually possible on 6 planets that we know of. Surprisingly, these planets have conditions better suited for life than Earth itself. So why limit ourselves to just one planet when we could potentially explore new horizons? Buckle up as we take you on an interstellar journey to discover which 6 planets offer a better way of living compared to our beloved Earth. Number 1, Kepler 442b. Kepler 442b is an exoplanet located about 1,120 light-years from Earth. It is slightly larger than our planet and orbits a cool, dim star that is about half the size of our Sun. This makes it a good candidate for supporting life. The Earth's habitability rating has been calculated as 0.829, based on a new selection method that takes into account various factors such as distance from its star, the planet's rockiness, eccentricity of its orbit, and its albedo. The previous method was primarily based on the Goldilocks zone, where planets are at the right distance from their sun to allow liquid water to exist. Kepler 442b, a planet discovered 1,100 light-years away, has a slightly higher rating of 0.836. The new habitability index offers a more detailed and accurate approach to assessing whether an exoplanet can sustain life. Factors such as the planet's rockiness and albedo can counterbalance the effects of an eccentric orbit, affecting habitability in what's known as eccentricity albedo degeneracy. This makes it more likely to have a stable climate and to be located in the habitable zone of its star, where liquid water could exist on its surface. Number 2, Proxima Centauri B. Proxima Centauri B was discovered in 2016 by the European Southern Observatory's Proxima Centauri monitoring campaign. This planet is located in the closest star system to our own, just 4.24 light-years away. It's about the same size as Earth and orbits a red dwarf star that is smaller and cooler than the Sun. Proxima Centauri B is also in the habitable zone of its star, and some studies suggest that it may have an atmosphere and liquid water on its surface. This makes Proxima Centauri B one of the most promising candidates for life outside of our solar system. However, there are some challenges that need to be overcome before we can say for sure that this planet could support life. This makes Proxima Centauri B one of the most promising candidates for life outside of our solar system. Number 3, Kepler 186f. Kepler 186f is an exoplanet located in the habitable zone of its star, Kepler 186, 500 light-years away from Earth in the constellation Cygnus. It was discovered in 2014 by the Kepler Space Telescope. Kepler 186f is about the same size as Earth and orbits a red dwarf star. It is thought to be a rocky planet with a thick atmosphere that could help regulate its temperature. Kepler 186f is a good candidate for supporting life due to its location in the habitable zone and its potential to support liquid water on its surface. Researchers have since studied Kepler 186f to try to determine its potential for habitability. Some studies suggest that it may have a rocky surface and a moderate temperature range, making it a possible candidate for life. Number 4, LHS 1140b. LHS 1140b is a rocky exoplanet that is about 1.4 times the size of Earth and orbits a red dwarf star located about 41 light-years away. This planet is located in the habitable zone of its star, which means that it could potentially support life. The atmosphere of LHS 1140b is dense and could help to retain heat, making it a good candidate for supporting life. Discovered in 2017 by the Mirth South Observatory in Chile, LHS 1140b has a radius about 1.4 times that of Earth and is about 6.6 times more massive. It orbits its star in the habitable zone, where temperatures are mild enough for liquid water to exist on its surface. LHS 1140b is considered one of the most promising candidates for detecting signs of extraterrestrial life because of its size and location in the habitable zone. It also has a favorable orbital position that makes it easier for scientists to study its atmosphere and search for biosignatures. In addition, The planet star is relatively quiet and less active than other red dwarfs, reducing the chances of harmful flares and radiation that could damage or erode the planet's atmosphere. Number 5. Trappist 1e. Trappist 1e is an exoplanet that is located about 40 light-years away from Earth and is about the same size as our planet. It was discovered by the Transiting Planets and Planetesimal Small Telescope, Trappist, in 2017. It orbits a red dwarf star and is located in the habitable zone of its star. Trappist 1e is also part of a system of 7 planets, which could make it more likely to have stable orbits and a more hospitable environment for life. Trappist 1e is a rocky planet similar in size to Earth, with a mass about 0.8 times that of Earth. It orbits its star in the habitable zone, which is the region where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. It also has a short orbital period of only 6.1 Earth days. Despite its potential for habitability, Trappist 1e faces several challenges. Its star, Trappist 1, is an ultra-cool dwarf star that emits a lot of flares and radiation that could damage or even strip away the planet's atmosphere. Additionally, Trappist 1e is tidally locked, meaning that one side of the planet always faces its star, while the other side is perpetually dark and cold. Number 6. Kepler 438b. Kepler 438b is an exoplanet located about 640 light-years from Earth in the constellation Lyra. It has a similar size to Earth and orbits a red dwarf star that is smaller and cooler than our Sun. Kepler 438b receives about 40% more light than Earth, which could allow for the presence of liquid water on its surface. Its surface temperature is estimated to be around -35 degrees Celsius, which is relatively cold compared to Earth. However, it is within the habitable zone of its star, meaning it is located at a distance where liquid water could potentially exist. Scientists believe that Kepler 438b has a high probability of being a rocky planet with the potential to support life. It is located in the habitable zone of its star and has a size similar to Earth. However, it is not yet known whether it has an atmosphere or if it has water on its surface. Further studies are needed to determine its potential for supporting life. Overall, Kepler 438b is an important exoplanet discovery because it is one of the most Earth-like planets found to date. It provides valuable insights into the potential for habitable planets outside our solar system and helps scientists understand the prevalence of Earth-like worlds in the universe. Overall, these planets have been identified as potentially habitable due to a range of factors such as their distance from their host star, their size and composition, and the potential presence of water. However, it is important to note that further research and exploration is needed to confirm whether these planets are truly habitable and to search for signs of life. Some of the key factors that make a planet potentially habitable include its distance from its star, its size, and its composition. For example, a planet that is too close to its star will be too hot for liquid water to exist on its surface, while a planet that is too far away will be too cold. Additionally, a planet must be of a certain size in order for it to have the right gravity to hold an atmosphere. Finally, the presence of water is thought to be essential for life as we know it, so a planet with the potential for water is more likely to be habitable than one without. There are currently several known exoplanets, planets orbiting stars other than our own Sun, that meet all of these criteria. These include Kepler 186f, which was discovered in 2014 and is about 500 light-years away from Earth; Proxima Centauri B, which was discovered in 2016 and is only 4 light-years away, and Trappist 1e, which was discovered in 2017 and is 40 light-years away. While all of these planets show promise as potential places for life to exist, additional research and exploration is needed to confirm their habitability and search for signs of life. For example, scientists need to study the atmospheres of these planets in order to determine if they have the right chemical composition for life. Additionally, astronomers need to look for evidence of water on the surface or within the atmosphere in order to determine if it could be a suitable environment for life. Overall, these planets have been identified as potentially habitable due to a range of factors such as their distance from their host star, their size and composition, and the potential presence of water. However, it is important to note that further research and exploration is needed to confirm whether these planets are truly habitable and to search for signs of life. In the future, new technologies, such as telescopes that can detect biosignatures in exoplanet atmospheres, will help us to better understand the potential habitability of distant worlds. Until then, continued exploration and research is key to unlocking the secrets of these planets and discovering if there is life beyond Earth. Thanks for watching.